Alright, what's up guys? I wanted to take a second to talk about the sy60c. I think I had 300 or 400 hours on it. I wound up selling the machine. Got a lot of comments on the machine, a lot of feedback. A lot of people are saying the resale value was going to be horrible on it. You know, couldn't get parts, junk, China. Everybody wants to say they rented one and it was garbage. So I owned it for, I think, almost 2 years, put 300 or 400 hours, like I said. Machine ran awesome. Plenty of power. You stand it up on the blade digging. AC was some of the coldest I've ever had any machine. The radio worked amazing, which my cat, AC's decent. Radio's absolutely non-existent. Doesn't pick anything up. Bluetooth don't work. So for Chinese, I mean, which it's not Chinese. I mean, it's got Yanmar engine. It's got, I think, Kawasaki or Rethrock something, Eaton hydraulics. I mean, it's got name brand stuff, Chinese arm steel, which there is nothing made in America anymore, guys. I mean, let's be honest. All the machines are foreign some way or another. Cat's pumping out excavators from China now, Taiwan, Korea. America's basically taken slave labor and just pushed it everywhere else where it's cheaper, and we're like the king and paying for it. So that's fine. The Sany machine was awesome. I enjoyed using it. I miss the machine. I really do. That 60 size is really nice, especially if you're in the city, doing landscaping, getting around town. Plenty of power. I live more in the rural countryside, so I'm really looking for the 80. The 80 is where I wanted to be. I've rented it several times. A lot of times I've had to knock big trees down, stuff like that. And the 80 still, you can get it around with a 1 ton. Still got the swing boom. So that's the main reason I sold the 60 was step up to an 80. So other than that, I mean, if you're a farmer, 60 is great. It's like they used to run the old 450 John Deere dozers on farms. I mean, no, they're not super fast productive wise, but they got the job done. 60 be a great farm machine, septic company, landscaping. I have that size, no problem with it. Brands, I mean, let's be honest, guys, all the brands now are reliable machines. What does it come down to? Dealer support. They're all going to tear up. You've got to have dealer support. Somebody's got to fix it. Warranty. Who's going to offer you the best warranty? Calling around here, I mean, it's just hit or miss. And the problem you're seeing with dealerships now is they're rotating salesmen every year. So my recommendation when buying a machine is the first question you ask your sales rep is, how long have you been with that company? Because they say 20 years and they're backing up. Oh, we'll give you a machine to use if it tears up. We got your back. I'm going to pick that, not even looking at price half the time, because that's more important to me as a business. So as a homeowner, yeah, price is a huge thing. But at the same time, you know, you still need it fixed. People that know what they're doing. Dealers, everything. I know Bobcat locally. They've went through 5 guys. Even Sany, after I bought that machine, went through 5 guys. Different reps, different mechanics, firing everybody. Cat's the only one here locally that's kept a guy a long time. And Kubota, actually my Kubota that's like 20 minutes away, they've sold out 3 times. But the one that's an hour away has had a guy for 20 years that offered to sell me equipment. He can compete in this territory. So do your homework. Talk to all the dealers. Talk to all the brands. Like I said, I ain't brand loyal to nothing. Love my cat. Great machine. You know, John Deere's, I'd run a John Deere, Bobcat, whatever. Main thing is, at the end of the day, get the job done. And if it tears up, they're going to have your back. That's the main thing. So, highly recommend the 60. It was, like I said, great machine. Kind of regret selling it. I know the comments were every which way, from Chinese communists to, you know, I understand what you're saying, so whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's a Chinese machine. The markets are flooded with it now. All different brands are coming out. Everything you buy is from China now. It's one of those deals. You go pay 100, you know, double the price. Cats are double. You pay 100, a cat's 200 grand now for a flipping excavator. So it's like, they're still coming from China. It's like, okay, that's fine. What I like too is their older style, not so much electronics. And it's crazy how easy the Sany is to work on. Still looking at some of these, just insane how tight the engine is. You can't get to nothing. every Sany I've looked at, they're pretty easy to get to everything, work on it later on down the road. If you had issues, I've had no problems getting parts with them and dealing with different different dealers. But like I said, your area dealer means everything. You know, if you've got a great Bobcat dealer, go with Bobcat. I ain't got no problem with that at all. They're, like I said, they're all good machines now today. Chevy, Ford, Dodge, I mean, I'd run any three of them if I got a good deal and had a good warranty. It's the name of the game. So I'm looking at stepping up to the 80 though. I've been renting an 80 Kubota and a Yanmar. I can tell you right now, Yanmar's out. The 80 Yanmar is absolutely horrible. That thing is like digging with that 60 Sany. It is so tippy not having the counterweight stuck out on the back like the other designs. That zero tail swing is just, that machine was, I would rather be in my 60 Sany. And then the Yanmar, you like sit forward, the controls are tight. It's made for like a little bitty person. It's horrible. Hate the Yanmar. Don't ever want to run one again. I love Yanmar. Love Yanmar engines. I had a small Yanmar zero tail swing when I started out. And now that I've run the other ones and seen that tail end hanging off, really helps when you're digging. It just blew my mind that big old 80 was right with that 60 Sany. That's just insane to me. Now I've run the 80 Sany, the 80 Kubota, and I mean the 80 Kubota is decent. They're right there with each other. The Sany I think is a little stronger, but the Sany's more comfortable, and that's crazy to say, being that that's Japanese. I mean, it's just basic, like a XL F-150 work truck in the Kubota. I mean, there's no creature comfort at all, just a rough machine. The AC sucked in it. It's not comfortable to me. You get in that Sany, I don't know what it is. They're just more room, comfortable, a little bit nicer, even though it's Chinese materials. But I'm leaning towards the Sany, looking at Bobcats. You know, like I said, I'm not brand loyal to nothing. I'm looking for a good deal. I want a good warranty, and I want a salesman that can talk to me like a normal person and sell me a machine. Not some 20-year-old little kid that can't even look you in the eye when you shake their hand. It's just aggravating, and they're not going to be there in 3 months. And the guy that made you these promises, I'm going to give you a rental machine, I've got your back if it tears up, that's the guy I want to talk to that's going to be there 2 years from now when this machine goes down and it's down for a month and I need to make money. And it's very expensive renting. Renting, I just hate renting because you get stressed. You're trying to push, get the job done. You bid this job, then you run into problems. You hit rock, whatever. Well, now the price jumps way up. It makes it a lot harder to do business renting. I like owning it and being able to just take your time, not rush, do the job right. And, I mean, your name's on the line with this stuff. But anyway, we'll see. I'll make a future video here on the machine. I've got one bought, so we're going to see how this goes down with it. I'm not saying what I got just yet, but I'll let you know in the next video. Like I said, no problem with the Sany. Get one tried out. I mean, it's crazy to see even Andrew Camarada's run that little Chinese tinker toy. It's like 2,000 pounds, and they're strong little machines with a gas engine. I mean, the stuff coming out's pretty crazy, a lot cheaper. China chainsaws, I've been using them for years. Still knockoff, Husky knockoff. You go on Amazon, I will put a link in the description of this video. Still sy60s, Husky 372 knockoffs. They've been out now for, what, 8 years. How they're getting across the thing with no emissions, the EPA apparently ain't caught on to it. You can get them things for nothing, and I've cut $20,000 worth of timber with a knockoff 372 Husky. Started up second pull every time and run all day. So it's pretty crazy, the stuff that's coming out. It definitely helps out the way the prices have gone on and everything. And that was something with the video. I even had Sany asking me to take that video down. Some of the dealers were wanting me to take it off because inflation jumped up and the price was different. So I just told them, look, you ought to be thanking me for getting people to call you. It's your job to sell it. Explain to them inflation. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's still a cheaper machine than all the other ones. I don't know why that's difficult. But anyway, I've been around it long enough. Like I said, had that in 2 years. Dealt with other ones. I mean, Sany seems as reputable as any other dealer. They back you up. They take care of you. They can get parts. They're assembling the flipping things in Georgia. I think over the 80 size are assembled, and they're trying to move the 80s there and assemble just like every other brand. Every other brand is assembled in America or shipped here. Nobody is made in USA anymore. None of these companies are made in USA. I'm sure Eaton Hydraulics and all of them's coming from overseas. So, you know, it is what it is. But if I can save some money and have machines just as strong, just as capable, why not do it? Invest that money into a skid steer and other machine, trailer, truck, whatever. Grow your business. The name of the game is grow your business. Get something reliable. Keep working. And just build your way up. You're scratching your way up. You go buy a $200,000 cat starting out. you ain't gonna have nothing else for a while. It takes a while to pay something like that off, and a $100,000 machine's doing the same thing. So it's just, you know, you buy the Cadillac, you buy the XL work truck. What do you need at the end of the day? So it is what it is. Good luck with your purchase, man. Try them out, see what you can come up with. Everybody's got different opinions. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I've missed something on the brand. I ain't run them all. Run the main ones: John Deere, Kubota, Cat. But like I said, at the end of the day, that it doesn't matter to me much about machines. They're all pretty close. It just comes down, like I said, dealer support. So hit me with a comment, see what y'all think. Other people that's ran them, your opinion, maybe it's different. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.